Let us understand with a simple variable creation, that is, let us go in deep with JavaScript. Okay, so without adding any HTML tags, like for example h1 br a, that is anchor, and other tags into it, let us start with a simple understanding of a JavaScript. Okay, so you can also give JavaScript inside the body tag. I'm just going to give inside the body tag, and I'm going to start with a script. Anyhow, if you want to tell, if you want to instruct that you are using a scripting language, so you have to start with the script tag. Okay, so which I have started here, and now I'm going to give assign two variables, obviously. So that is, we'll be learning any language with very simple examples, like adding two numbers and doing some operations, evaluations, expressions, and everything. So that is what we're going to discuss here. I'm going to add two numbers by creating two variables. Okay, so if you want to create any variable, you have to use var. Var is a keyword which you are telling the HTML, that is, you are telling the browser that you are going to declare a variable. Okay, so I'm creating a variable named a, and I'm assigning a value to it. It is advisable to end any statement with semicolon in JavaScript. I'm creating another variable called b, and I'm assigning a value into it. So now I'm creating another variable called a, where I'm add sorry sum, where I'm adding a and b. Okay, so here you can see that how this exactly will be created. Okay, if you use a space will be created for a, and inside that 252 will be allocated, and for b a space will be created for b, and 365 will be allocated inside b. And if you do a plus b, okay, this is the complete expression, where plus is a binary operator here, because you have two operands a and b, which is used to operate this operator. Okay, plus is an operator, a and b are operands, so it is a binary operator where it will add 252 and 365, and the result will be stored in sum. Okay, but if you want to display that on the screen, obviously you have to use what document dot write. Okay, and inside that you can print sum. Okay, and here you can see the result. Can you see the result here? Okay, so this is what the result. And if you want to print something like the sum of two numbers are, okay, the sum of two numbers is, here you can see the answer. Okay, so this is how you can do a simple calculation using JavaScript inside the HTML code. Okay, this is very simple. And JavaScript is a case sensitive language, that is, which variable you're creating, that has a unique name. Okay, and even the keywords, that is var, you are using a keyword, right? This var, you should not give it as a capital V. Okay, because as we have discussed, that HTML is not a case sensitive language. You can give any capital letter, small letter, whatever it may be, it will work. But JavaScript is a scripting language where it is case sensitive. So if it is an identifier or a keyword or a variable, you have to give very clearly. Okay, so see, I can also create another variable with a capital letter A, which will create a unique space for capital letter A. Okay, a small letter a is different and capital letter A is different. So that is what I supposed to tell you here, that scripting language, JavaScript, as well as everything, are very case sensitive. So you have to be very clear while declaring any function name, method name, or anything into it. Okay, great. So now let us see how the comments are, that is comments are the line which if you don't want to execute while the program execution, and that is like simply a documentation purpose. Okay, so comment lines are what for, it is used for a documentation purpose. It will be completely ignored by any compiler or any interpreter. Okay, so JavaScript is basically an interpreted language, and comments are usually we'll be adding to give some information for the users. Okay, if it is a HTML, you have to give like this. Okay, that is exclamation double hyphen, and then you have to close it like this. Okay, and if it is a JavaScript, then how you have to give is you have to give a double slash. Okay, you can give a double slash here, which will be considered as a comment line in JavaScript. This is for single comment line. Okay, for example, you can write here like this is document dot write is used to print something on the screen. Okay, if you want multiple lines of comment, then you can just add slash star, and then you can type something, and you can end up in the next line type something, and finally you can end with a star and slash. Okay, so these lines are ignored by the JavaScript interpreter. Okay, so this is what the purpose of the comment lines in JavaScript. So you have to use a double slash, and you have to use what, you have to use a slash star and star slash for multiple comment lines. Okay, and if you want to add some HTML tag into that, okay, for example here I'm just writing, okay, so this is document dot write product of comma a star. Okay, so if you want to give like a product of two numbers a star b, see here it is printing continuously, so it doesn't have any break, right? So if you want to add some breaks into it, so you can use it like simply add a plus. Okay, and give a br tag inside the double quotes, where you can see that the next line is that is product of two numbers is coming up in the next line. Okay, you can use what, br tag. Got it? So this is a very simple examples for JavaScript, like how to create a variable and how to use a document dot write function. Okay, this is a function. Okay, document dot write is a function which is used to display something on the screen. Okay, we'll see with some exciting examples in the next class. Take care. Bye bye.